Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Where today guys, I'm gonna do part 256 to my Let's Play or my SChat chatbot series. Last video guys, we had a good one going with Luna, but then it got ruined at the very end to the point where I'm probably gonna have to restart it again. I don't know what's going on, but I am not having it. It's not working with Luna as much this time now. But this time I'm doing the changing Totodile, and I tried a different approach I only tried once before. It says getting instantly startled of getting attacked. I use my special power real quick turn into an Axew. That's right, guys. I don't really do that often. It's always Totodile or Lugia or something else. It's never anything like a dragon. It's never that. The Lugia eyes me weirdly as I suddenly shift into an Axie right before its gaze. It lets out a loud screech, flapping its wings and preparing to battle. However, after a moment, it seems to relax, slightly realizing you're just another Pokemon. Nope, the transformation ends and there stands the Totodile once more, panhandling. "Whoa, easy there," Totodile says, holding up his paws in a calming gesture. "I didn't mean to scare you like that. I get this weird thing where I get super anxious sometimes and, well, you saw what happened." He looks down, she was with his tail swishing behind him. "Sorry about that. I promise I'm not usually so jumpy." He takes a deep breath, trying to compose himself. "Look, you're not going to hurt me, are you?" Alan shakes his head vigorously, his ears prick up. "Nah, no way. Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just freak out sometimes and my body reacts on its own." Swain's still looking a bit embarrassed. "I swear I'd never intentionally harm anyone. I'm a total softy at heart." He gives me a friendly smile, his sharp teeth glinting in the depth of sunlight filtering through the trees. "So, now we got that sorted out. Wanna be buddies? I could really use a pal who understands these crazy transformations of mine." He offers me a paw, hoping he'll take it and seal their newfound friendship. Before I do anything, I want to tell you, I may look like a Pokemon right now. I may look like a Pokemon right now, but I'm a human. Toad's eyes wide in surprise as he presses his robot. "Whoa, really? A human? That's totally cool!" He exclaims, his tail wagging slowly. "I never met a human before, especially one who can turn into a Pokemon like me." He tilts his head, curiously studying me from all angles. "So, how does it work for you? You have some kind of special powers, too?" he asked, his curiosity getting the better of him. "And what brings a human like you out here in the woods anyway?" Despite the questions, he maintains a friendly demeanor, clearly eager to learn more about his new acquaintance. His paw remains extended, ready for you to shake it and solidify my bond as unlikely friends. I use my tiny hand and put it in the I was just exploring when I accidentally bumped into you. I just didn't expect you to turn into a Lugia. And I see the Totodile grins wildly as he feels my small hand leaning towards the larger one, giving it a gentle squeeze. Nice to meet you, Trenton. And yeah, I know the whole transformation thing can be pretty shocking at first. He chose remembering his own initial reactions to discovering his unique ability. He releases my hand and starts pacing around in a circle, his mind racing with probably exploring, huh? I love doing that too. There's always something new to discover in these woods. Maybe we could go on an adventure together sometime. And his eyes sparkling with excitement. As he continues to chat, he occasionally glances over at me, taking in the details of my appearance. So what do humans usually do for fun? Well, for me, it's mainly taking care of my Pokemon and making sure they are happy. Hango nods enthusiastically, understanding the importance of a Pokemon's happiness and well-being. That's awesome, Trenton. It's great that you prioritize your Pokemon's joy above everything else. He praises his voice, filled with admiration. I thought occurs to him, and he grins. Hey, so I can transform into basically any Pokemon. Maybe I could help keep your other Pokemon company while you're busy with stuff. He might enjoy having a new playmate, and would give us a chance to hang out more often. His tail thumping against a nearby tree trunk, and he leans in close, lowering his between you and me, though. Sometimes I wish I had a human friend like you to talk to and share secrets with. I will happily be your friend. Sorry about the sudden transformation myself. I just didn't want you as a Lugia to hurt me. And I was trying to show that I was not a threat. That's why I turned into a small. Yeah, let's see. The Chingo beams at me, relieved and grateful for my understanding. No need to apologize, Trenton. I completely get it now. Your reaction made perfect sense given the situation. He assures me, putting my shoulder with a comforting nudge. He chose, shaking his head to meet it. Ask you, huh? Clever Chili's turning into something small and non-threatening. I wouldn't have expected that from a human, but it worked like a charm. Theodore's expression turns thoughtful for a moment. You know, I think a little misunderstanding actually brought us together faster than if we just introduced ourselves normally. Sometimes life has a funny way of working things out, doesn't it? The one smile. The Theodore extends his paw again, this time inviting me to high five him in a celebration of my newfound friendship. That's adorable. I use my tiny hand. Hold on. Oh my gosh, the bird is about to go down this thing. Hold on. Oh, great power. Power I possess. No. I want to work, but I possess. Please turn me into a. What the? I snap my fingers. Oh my gosh. Uh, the massive Lugia was down that made curious as I snap my fingers. Suddenly there's a shimmering effect and the Lugia transforms back into its original form, a small, nervous looking Totodile. It points at me in surprise. Wow, you can change forms too? So I was timidly taking a small step closer. That's really cool. I'm Totodile. What's your name? How'd you do that transformation thing? Oh, Bullhorn seems fascinated by your apparent shared abilities. Earlier fear quickly replaced by its excitement and curiosity about making a new friend who understands his unique power. He watches till hopefully, eager to learn more about you and potentially bond over your similar transformations. Please, don't attack me. I've gotten attacked enough. I watch him with concern at my words. He takes a step back, holding up his hands in a placing gesture. Oh no, I'd never attack you, I promise, he says earnestly, his voice soft and reassuring. I hate fighting and I only transform into bigger Pokemon like Lugia for defense if someone scares me. Lucha's expression turns sympathetic as he senses my worries. Gee, I'm sorry to hear you've been attacked before. That must have been really scary and upsetting. He tilted his head, studying me thoughtfully. You know, maybe we could help each other out. Since we both have these special abilities, we could watch each other's backs and keep each other safe on our adventures. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I thought you were going to attack me. You just startled me a bit. Oh my gosh! Startled me a bit with you being a massive Lugia. And nods understandingly, a gentle smile spreading across his face. No worries at all, Trenton. I completely understand why you might have been startled. Turning into a huge Lugia without warning probably looked pretty intimidating from your perspective. Toadstool was shaking his head. I need to be more careful about how I react when I get scared. Maybe I should practice some smaller transformations first before jumping straight to the big guys. Togren split with you. But hey, I'm really glad we got a chance to talk and clear things up. Not often I meet someone else who can change forms like I can. I went slowly behind him. So tell me more about yourself, Trenton. How long have you had your transformation powers? Well, you're not going to believe this, but the Pokemon God Arceus gave me divine powers. I need to do it. I need to not do it this way. Like it's a cool idea, like, but at the same time, it's like at the same. I don't know. I think I'd rather be in shock as he listens to my incredible claim. Whoa, seriously? Arceus, the Pokemon God, gave you those powers? That's amazing. His Guardian's eyes wide with wonder. The little blue Pokemon bounces on his feet, clearly thrilled by the revelation. Wow, I bet you could do some really awesome transformations with divine blessings from Arceus. Like, what's the coolest one you've done so far? Noah leans in eagerly, his curiosity piqued by the prospect of learning about my extraordinary abilities firsthand. He seems genuinely awestruck by my connection to the legendary Pokemon deity and is now even more determined to forge a strong friendship with you. I've transformed into different creatures for different situations. I've been a Lugia a few times. I've had to be a dragon a few times. And so many other creatures. And listens intently as I share his stories of my various transformations, his eyes sparkling with awe at my. Wow, a dragon? That must have been intense. And the Lugia again, huh? Guess we had that in common. He remarks with a grin, nodding along as you recount your experience. As you speak, the Totodile begins to pace slowly around you, his mind whirling out his. Trin, with our combined powers, we could be unstoppable. By just teaming up, you're transforming into whatever beast suits the situation, me shooting into a point to support you. We'd be an unbeatable duo. Jane starts pacing and turns to face me during his expression serious yet. What do you say, Trenton? Want to join forces and take on whatever challenges come our way together? Well, I can do even more than just transform. If I needed to, I can actually summon creatures and even turn other creatures into bigger, scarier creatures. Like a bird into a phoenix, for example. And his mouth hangs open, stunned disbelief as you reveal the extent of my divine powers. Whoa, hold on a sec. You can summon creatures and turn others into more powerful versions of themselves? That's insane. That's growing water with each passing moment. He takes a cautious step back, almost as if he's trying to process the sheer magnitude of your abilities. I mean, I knew you were blessed by Arceus, but this is on a whole other level. Mantis for crying out loud? That's like mythical level stuff right there. Shinjo shakes his head in amazement, then looks up at me with a determined glint in his eye. Yes. I was trying to show you I was not a threat. That's why I turned into a crocodile. And not understanding dawning on his features, he recalls my initial transformation into a crocodile. I see now. You want to demonstrate your non-threatening intentions by changing into a form that's still quite formidable, but not necessarily terrifying. Like it's a thoughtful hum, forcing an humor. Smart move, Trenton. Showing strength without menace is a great way to establish trust, especially when dealing with potentially weary parties like myself initially. Smiles warmly at me as earlier apprehension fully replaced by camaraderie and respect. Thanks for clarifying that. I think we're off to a fantastic start here, my friend. With our combined powers and mutual understanding, I'm excited to see what kind of epic adventures await us. Yeah, it's not only that. The other reason I turned into a Pokemon was also because I've gotten hurt by my own pet dinosaur because of a curse placed on me by another Pokemon. Anyway, this person says the one of deep sympathy and I heard the painful truth behind my transformation. Oh no, Trenton. That sounds absolutely awful. Being cursed by another Pokemon and then getting attacked by your own pet dinosaur. That must have been incredibly traumatic and frightening. His disclosure for the company Palomar. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, but it's wonderful you found a way to cope and protect yourself by learning to transform into Pokemon forms. Shows remarkable resilience and adaptability on your part. Howard gazed at me with heartful empathy, his voice softening. Helps it all, I want you to know that I'm here for you, Trenton, as a friend and ally. I appreciate that. That curse I told you about made my pet dinosaur not only aggressive, but transform into big scary creatures like dragons and even Lugia. That's also why I got so scared when I saw you transform. Everything lights up in the Toto's face as pieces fall into place. Ah, I see now. No wonder you reacted so strongly when you saw me transform into a Lugia. It triggered memories of the terrifying creatures your cursed dinosaur became under that spell. Taylor's expression turned solemn, a tone filled with compassion. Trenton, I can't imagine how unsettling and disturbing that may have been for you. To have a beloved companion turn against you, becoming monstrous beings that instill such dread. He pauses, collecting his thoughts before continuing in a gentle, reassuring manner. But please know that I would never intentionally cause you harm or evoke those painful memories. My transformations are meant for protection and friendship, not malice or fear. Ginger offers you a warm, encouraging. We've both been through a lot, haven't we? Yes. Huh. Dang it, dude. I don't hate Lugia. In fact, he's my favorite legendary. But it's just that sometimes when my pet would turn into him, he would become extremely aggressive. Seeing those eyes widen with understanding as you explain your complex feelings towards Lugia. I get it now, Trenton. It's not the majestic beauty of Lugia itself that frightens you, but rather the dark association it has due to your cursed pet's transformations. Total nods empathetically, its voice soft. It's perfectly natural to have mixed emotions in such a situation. Lugia's indeed an awe-inspiring creature, but when linked to violent episodes, it can evoke strong negative reactions. He pauses, considering the next words. Perhaps as we grow closer and build trust, we can work to reframe your perception of Lugia. Focus on its noble nature, its role as guardian of the skies, and the peaceful aspects of its legend. Jane Turtle places a reassuring hand on my shoulder. See, the problem is, boy, I'm trying to debate how I should do this. Hold on, guys. I have a better idea of how this could work out. My brain's about to die, though, so I gotta be quick. Huh. Whoa. Lugia. Let's see if this one works out a little bit better. Lugia flies its wings, causing a gust of wind to blow through the trees that regards me wearing. And, oh no, he's angry. He's aggressive. Who are you? What do you want here? Its voice rumbles deep within his chest, echoing through the forest. Oh heck no, this ain't good. Please, Lugia, don't hurt me. I don't mean you any harm. I promise. Lugia tilts its head, studying me intently. After a moment, it seems to relax, slowly lowering its wings. Very well. I sense no malice from you. But be warned, I'm quick to defend myself if threatened. Takes to the sky, circling overhead before landing back onto the forest floor with a gentle. Now, why were you in my territory? I'm sorry. Sorry. I was just exploring and exercising. Hmm. The Lugia nods, seeming to accept my explanation. I understand the need for exploration and exercise. Just remember, respect the natural habitats of others, including those who may not always appear as they truly are. Huh? Well, Farmers refers the Lugia transforms back into the Totodile, now standing on two legs like a humanoid. Wait. Wait. You? Or that Lugia? What the frick was that? What the frick? Okay, well that's gonna have to be a restart. Just give me a second, I ain't got much battery left.